Joining me now, Fox News contributor Saul Weisenberg, former deputy independent counsel, and Mike Davis, founder and president of the Article 3 Project. Now, Mike, let's start with you. To be fair, this is nothing new for Judge Howell. She has a history of using charged language when speaking about January 6th. She once referred to the protest as about the most fascistic thing she'd ever seen, and saying it was more like a mob that was like the Nazis and the fascists that day. Mike, what's the recourse for the Trump team here?
Yeah, that's a very good question. She is a highly partisan actor. She's an Obama judge. She used to work as a Democrat staffer on the Senate Judiciary Committee for the chairman, Patrick Leahy. She was a former federal prosecutor with Loretta Lynch and Andrew Weissman. She co-authored a legal paper with Andrew Weissman from the Mueller probe. She supervised the Mueller probe. She's been the harshest sentencer of January 6 defendants. She even pressured the DOJ to sentence them more harshly. She seized a congressman's phone, which was overturned by the D.C. Circuit. She made Trump's attorneys turn over attorney-client privilege records and didn't give them time to appeal before she made them turn them over. And now she's going after Twitter with an illegal warrant with Jack Smith to get all these records that the government is not entitled to have. She is a left-wing activist.
Saul, I mean, this is why Justice Scalia believed that these roving, independent special prosecutors were constitutionally problematic, correct? I mean, there's no oversight, there's no real accountability here. But is there any recourse at all for the Trump team, given these comments made by her and some of the previous comments about how Trump's a flight risk and all these other ridiculous comments she's made?
There's very little recourse when you realize that they're within the D.C. U.S. District Court system. I can't stress enough, Laura, how dangerous this is. You know, the independent judiciary is the crown jewel of the American system, and when a judge can't shed his or her political role, it does tremendous damage to that. You know, I clerked for a judge on the Second Circuit, J. Daniel Mahoney. He was co-founder of the New York State Conservative Party that got Al D'Amato elected and James Buckley elected. But when he went on the Second Circuit, that ended. He never gave a speech of any kind that was in any way political. You have to realize this when you put on the robe. She's made a number of very, what I consider, inappropriate comments. And I think just bringing it to the public's attention, public shaming, filing any motion that you can is you know, the most realistic recourse you have right now.
Now, Mike, Politico said, this is back in 2021, that Judge Howell believed that the feds were being too lenient against January 6th defendants, saying that charges against some might understate the gravity of their actions because the chaos they contributed diverted police from more threatening members of the crowd. Mike, she's out for, blood, legally speaking. What does that say for Trump's case there in D.C.?
Well, there's no chance that President Trump is going to get a fair trial in D.C. She supervised the grand jury proceedings. She railroaded him, as we discussed, by making his attorney turn over notes. She threatened Twitter and said that if Twitter couldn't even tell Trump that Jack Smith was getting his records because he was supposedly a flight risk, like he was going to escape from, Trump was going to escape from his Secret Service protection. She fined Twitter $350,000, $7,000 an hour for being 51 hours late and responding to a subpoena by Jack Smith, signed by her, for millions of pages of records. She is a partisan activist, and the Supreme Court needs to actually do its job and correct this.
Well, and Saul, I think the Democrats don't care. I mean, they always talked about norms and they respected institutions. They don't care that this is killing the public's faith in the judiciary. They don't care.
Do you remember how upset they got? I know this is ancient history now, but, you know, I worked for Ken Starr, and we subpoenaed Kramer bookstores.
Oh, yeah.
So we didn't do a search warrant. We just subpoenaed Kramer Books in D.C. to corroborate Monica Lewinsky's story, and the press went crazy, So, no, they don't care. They don't care. They're completely hypocritical.
All right, Saul, Mike, thanks so much.